How much does it cost to sell a house? Keep watching to find out. Hi, I'm ShayneVoris with eXp Realty, and one of the most common questions that I get asked when meeting with homeowners who are thinking about selling their homes is, how much does it cost to sell a house? The truth is, the amount is different for every sale. Most of this stems from the fact that the majority of the costs associated with selling your home are calculated as a small percentage of the sales price. However, different cities, counties, and states not only charge different fees, but they also often charge different percentages. Because of this, the example I'll use for today is what I deal with most often, and that is single-family homes in Pinellas County. So let's take a look at a typical example. Since the median sales price for a single-family home in Pinellas County is just under $300,000, let's go ahead and use $300,000 as the sales price for this example. The first expense that we'll look at is dock stamps. This is essentially the state sales tax that gets applied every time you sell a home. It's calculated as 70 cents per $100 of the sales price, or 0.7% of the sales price. So at $300,000, the dock stamps in this example would be $2,100. Next up is the title insurance, which is another state requirement as the seller so that you convey a clear title to the new buyer. This usually comes out to just over half of a percentage point of the sales price, or in this case, it's $1,575 for the title insurance. Title companies also charge other fees, such as a closing fee, which usually comes out to right around $400. This is charged by the title companies, so there can be variation in the amount that they charge, but $400 is pretty typical. Additionally, there are also fees for the title search and the lien search that go into the title insurance policy. Those fees are $75 and $190 respectively. If your home is located in a neighborhood with an active homeowners association, then you're also required to pay what's known as an Estoppel Fee. This is a fee to make sure that you are in good financial standing with the homeowners association and that there's no danger of them putting a lien on the property and, again, conveying a clear title to the buyer. The Estoppel Fee itself usually comes in right around $350. As I said before, these last 2 or 3 fees are part of the title insurance policy, and they go into conveying a clear title to the new buyer of your home. If you have an agent representing you in the sale of your home, then you're going to have a total commission obligation of somewhere between 5 and 7%. We'll use an average of that, 6% for this example. So at $300,000, that 6% comes out to $18,000 total commission. Next up is property taxes, which at the beginning here we looked at the sales tax, the dock stamps charged by the state of Florida. You're also responsible for your normal property tax bill. That's the bill that you pay to the state regardless of whether or not you sell your home. The property tax amount gets prorated to the day of closing. So for this example, let's assume that we are closing June 1st, or exactly halfway through the year. Let's also assume for this $300,000 home that the yearly property tax bill was $6,000. So for this example, since we're closing halfway through the year, you as the seller would be responsible for half of that property tax bill. Because property taxes are paid in arrears in Florida, meaning at the end of the year, you credit the buyer for the time that you've owned the house this year, and they pay that bill at the end of the year when it comes due. So that's a total of $25,690. That's the cost of sale. Take that away from the sales price up here at the top, and you're left with $274,310. That's the net effective to you as the seller before paying off any mortgage balance. And that's how much it costs to sell a home. If you have any questions about the cost of selling your home or anything real estate related, I would love to hear from you. My contact information is down below in the description. Thank you very much for watching. Please click the thumbs up and like this video if you did. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next week.